rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. Bane, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. Three-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. Pass to Morant. And he buries his first look.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Booker against Bane. Out to Bridges. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside for Morant. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Left side Paul. And he lays it up and in.
Agile move by CP3, navigating the contact and getting his shot.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. And stolen by Bane. And stolen by Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Morant. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Paul with it. Guarded by Morant. And now the Suns fast break. That puts him in the lead.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
Here's Morant driving inside, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Paul. Ayton with a screen. Takes the 3. Paul's shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Steps back. Here's Morant. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Elbow shot. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Brooks. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bridges.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
Ball hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Adams with a screen on Bridges. Morant, the pass to Jackson. 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. 4 on the clock. That three's off the mark. The Suns leading. Booker fires from way outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Left side Paul. The three from Ayton. The shot no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead. They lead by... Ladies and gentlemen, and if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three. Morant, the pass to Bane. Outside Morant. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Three-pointer, Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Stolen by Booker. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Crowder with a screen. Pass to Bridges. Left side Paul. From outside the arc. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Booker against Brooks. Down low. Second chance shot. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
The three from Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Booker against Bane. Outside Booker to the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Outside for Brooks. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Now Morant. There's the three. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Ayton, a screen on Bane. Booker for three. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim. But if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. The three from Bane. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson against Crowder. Ayton, a screen on Jackson. And here's Crowder from the arc. That shot off the mark. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Adams with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Right side Bane. Jackson the screen. Memphis the rebound. Outside for Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Johnson a screen on Bain. Pass to Johnson. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks outside. Here's Morant on the wing. Bain. Inside. Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Big props to Adams. This is a guy who brings the energy and effort every night.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Green comes in for Brooks. Conchar, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. And it's Jones in for Morant.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Adams a screen. Jones from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Šarić. Uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Here's Okogie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And the first half comes.
The Grizzlies, 22.
Quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Outside Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Aldama. This for the tie. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Chris Paul.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Well, the Suns shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And down it goes. 2 points.
You love Shamet's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
Outside Jones. Sinks it from distance. Jones has got 6 here in the quarter. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Shots good by Šarić.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Jones drives in. Here's Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Craig.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league, Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
He does not get the second one.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside Jones. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Jones has got 9 points now in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Some changes for Phoenix. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ayton, a screen on Jones. Paul passes to Ayton. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got 8 points.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
To the inside, Adams. To the wing, right side. Pass to Jones. To the middle. Here's Aldama. Adams up top. Here's Conchar. Just 3 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Green for 3. They shoot again. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Jones from outside.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 14th foul.
Paul against Jones. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conchar. Launches a 3. No good that time. Here's Booker. There's the drive. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Paul. Green against Bridges. Green, the pass to Adams. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup. 5 points in the game.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Outside Booker. Crowder with a screen. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Bridges. It's good on the putback. Bridges has got 5 points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Crowder right side. Outside Booker. Ayton with a screen. Fader on the way. Booker can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Here's Conchar. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Aldama. No good on the triple. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And Crowder with the jam.
Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in 5th gear.
And there's the screen. Here's Conchar. And another miss by Memphis. It'll count. That shot off. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court right now for the Grizzlies, we've got Green. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Timeout call, Memphis. So both teams making some changes here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Okay, thanks, Allie. Jackson gets the bucket.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. The 3 from Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Paul for three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Bain, the pass to Adams. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 1st foul of the game. Pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Now here's Jackson. Morant finds Bain. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Phoenix calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now, it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Morant. There's the block. Brooks against Booker. Bridges outside. Will it go? And he takes it up and lays it in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. With the crossover. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Booker for 3. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Bain. He's guarded by Paul. Tipped. Stolen by Booker. Looking to get back on track. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Morant. The 3 ball. And another miss by Memphis. Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Jackson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
It's a race against time as they try to go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and right now the clock may be their biggest enemy.
And the Suns call time here. They're losing by 6. 1:04 left to play in the 4th quarter. The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. 1:04 left in the final quarter. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Outside Morant. Fires from deep. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bane. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns miss again. And here's Memphis. This run now up to 13-2 to the paint. And stolen by Bridges. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Bridges.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
From deep, Bane. Off target. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Boy, a nice win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Outside, Edwards. Towns a screen on Bridges. Edwards drives in. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Assisted by.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Now here's Booker beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Prince. 6 to shoot. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now here's Paul. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Crowder from outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Good on both.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
On the wing, Booker, but 3. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Gobert with a screen for Russell. Back to Gobert. And slam. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The drive by Booker. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now here's Towns. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Paul for three. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And that's in. Nice feet on the play. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Towns a screen on Booker. And here's Prince outside. The Timberwolves again. Now here's Booker. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Booker against Prince. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Passes it to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Edwards can't hit. The Suns shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A crossover. Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Paul, no one around him. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards looking it over. Of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
And they'll get another chance. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Clock at 6. Ayton finds Booker. Drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
The shot's good from Paul.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Got a piece of it.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Shamet with it. Picked up by Edwards. Now here's Shamet. Defense right on him. Charge a screen on Edwards. Out to Charge. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards passes to Gobert. They get a hand on it. Shamet with the steal. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Finished off the break. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Prince finds Russell. Prince against Gray. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Now here's Rivers. And the pass to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket for McDaniels.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Noel. Fires the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Phoenix leading by 6. Pass to Shamet. Launches it. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Anderson with the screen for Rivers. Passes it to Noel. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Anderson a screen on Jarch. Reed misses. Shamet on the wing. Johnson wide open. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Jarch and Johnson are on the block. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Okogie in the guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Here's Okogie. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now Shamet. He kicks it to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Anderson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Anderson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Minnesota. Charge a screen on Rivers.
If he's got a path to the rack, it's going to be a strong throwdown for Okogie every time. I mean, he doesn't mess around when he gets in tight. He's banging.
Rivers kicks to Reed. They double him with Charge. Back to Rivers. Anderson right side. Now, here's Shamet. D right on him. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. A 12-point game.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Here's Booker after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Booker the bounce pass. That one no good.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Russell against Paul. It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting box.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The drive by Paul. Ayton. Paul against Russell. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. With three, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And Gobert drops them both. Phoenix leading by 4. Crowder, a screen on Edwards. In the corner, Crowder with it. Fires for 3. The shot that time, not on target. Minnesota with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Gobert the pass to Prince. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Prince dishes to Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Minnesota. Shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The free throw drops for Towns.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's Edwards. 8 points for him. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Paul kicks to Crowder. Here's Booker. 5 on the clock. And a dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Russell. Chris Paul grabs the miss. Suns have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. Three-pointer. And the Suns call time here. "16 seconds left in the third quarter. 4 on the clock. Gobert with the block. Here's George. Russell with it. Out to Edwards. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by 3. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
And here is Shamet. Charge a screen on Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper. Shamet's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Suns.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Phoenix leading by 7. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edwards passes to Prince. Outside, Russell. The pass to Gobert. Prince wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Screen by Sharch. A second chance effort. Johnson kicks to Craig. It's Sharch, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Screen by Sharch. Here's Shamet. No good from outside.
I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Prince outside. Over Craig. Shamet with the steal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Sharch passes to Okogie. Out to Sharch. In the corner. Shamet with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with the block. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Slam dunk by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now, here's Shamet. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Towns kicks to Gobert. Towns dishes to Edwards. Outside, Towns. And it's Russell in the corner to tie it up. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Towns throws it down.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Towns against Crowder. Inside, Ayton to end the clock streak. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Oh, here is Edwards to the paint and stolen by Ayton. Ball against Russell. Here's Ayton. A three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Edwards can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Chris Paul. Pass to Ayton. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Oh, here's Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Count it!
What a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Inside, Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Knocks down the trifecta.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Prince misses. And Phoenix has possession. Russell passes to Gobert. Money!
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And so it's Phoenix who strip up with the win. That was a fun night of basketball.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3. Now here's Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Knocks down the triple.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Morant's got 7 points.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Here's Edwards. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Gobert passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. Outside Russell. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Morant against Edwards. Jack's up at 3. And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. And here's Morant outside. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Towns a screen on Morant. Here's Russell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Both shots good from the stripe. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. Gobert. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot and will go to the line. That one misses for Gobert.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
From deep, Morant. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
It's Edwards with a drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
On the wing, Brooks. On the wing, Brooks. 5 on the clock. Jackson for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bane against Edwards. Towns a screen on Bane. Edwards fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Memphis leading. From deep, Morant. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Fires for 3. The shot no good. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Outside Morant. Puts up a 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Left side Bane. Jackson outside. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. The three from Bane. Towns with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the left wing. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Prince. Nails it from beyond the arc. Prince has gotten himself on the board with a three there. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Three-pointer. Bane, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Picked by Gobert. Let's go with a three. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Prince. The three is up. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards with it. By Brooks. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Adams a screen. Here's Bane. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Edwards against Bane. Towns for 3. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Inside. Adams, shot's good. And now a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Towns passes to Russell. Here's Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. The three from Bane. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Prince. Over to the left wing. Morant against Russell. Shot clock at 5. Towns double team. Here's Prince. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And here's Bane. There's the triple. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got 11 points.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
From deep, Bane. Russell with the rebound. To the middle. Misses from short range.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And that'll do it for the first half of play.
The Timberwolves, 28.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
They've got Xavier Tillman. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green, and it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Noel. Anderson with a screen on Green. McDaniels. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Down low. On the wing, Conchar. Left side, Jones. Six on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities. Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Now here's Anderson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Right side, Jones. Outside, Green. Misses the 3. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Jones misses. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Anderson with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Here's Rivers, defended by Jones. Anderson with a screen. Reed for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Jones in the post. Here's Tillman. And again, Memphis no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Towns on a screen. And here's Edwards outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Conchar can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Russell to pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Green. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Jones from outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. Towns on a screen from behind the arc. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Here's Russell, and then Russell with the dunk.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Jones. Drives to the hoop, and the layup is good off the glass. Jones has got 5 points.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Right wing. Towns finds Russell. Towns a screen on Jones. Back to Towns. 4-3. The Grizzlies pull it in. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Conchar, defended by Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. 24 seconds left in the third. Outside Russell. Over to the wing. Towns for three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Green. From downtown. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Points coming in. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency. The talent is all there. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Morant, the pass to Adams. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
On defense, the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Morant, the pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. From deep. Bane, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Jackson, the screen. And here's Bane. This one for 3. It's a three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Towns. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Towns for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. And here's Morant outside. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Towns can't get it to go.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
To the right side. Morant against Russell. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Knocks it loose. Pass to Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is looking more than just capable of sending it back.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Morant, pass to Adams. Adams with a screen on Russell. Now here's Bane, guarded by Edwards. The 3. And the basket by Bane. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And stolen by Morant. Outside Payne. Outside Morant. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Russell finds Towns. Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Pass to Gobert. Back to Prince. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Now here's Edwards from deep three-point range. The rebound by Jackson.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Brooks. And stolen by Gobert. Can't get it to fall. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
and the task ahead. Welcome to always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hype where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seat, should we?
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lets it go from deep. Jackson against Johnson. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. The shake. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Both free throws good from Morant. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Booker against Bain. Booker the pass to Ayton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game here. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
It's Morant with the drop, and it's good for 2.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Johnson sets the screen for Booker. And the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a wide open look for Bain. Good and a nice assist from Morant.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
For 3, Booker, good on the three-point shot.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Morant. Adams with the screen on Bridges. Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Here's Booker. Dunk by Booker.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And it's Morant missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Both free throws good from Jackson. The Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Ball against Morant.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
The Suns have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. .129 left in the first quarter. And it's Brooks in the corner. Jackson, a screen on Bridges. Clock at 4. Out to Brooks. Takes a 3. And again, Memphis no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Ayton. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Morant throws it down.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Ayton a screen on Bain. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Brooks outside. Second chance shot. Out to Morant. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jacks up a 3. Here's Jackson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For 3, Bridges. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And that one's good, Morant.
Wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Payne against Booker. Down low, it's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Here's Brooks. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
And Jackson gets it to go. And with every season, Brand, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Octopi. Charge a screen on Brooks. Charge outside. Up top, Crowder. Back to Charge. Looking to end the run. But Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Dishes it to Crowder. Launches a 3. Octopi, the pass to Crowder. They shoot again. And the rejection by Jackson.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Memphis shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And the Grizzlies with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for them right now. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the inside, Adams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
But you don't want to give Adams the and-one opportunity. Better to wrap him up and force him to try to earn all the points from the free throw line.
And here is Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Driving to the basket. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got his first basket.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Memphis.
Here's Conchar. From past the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Suns trail by 10. Here's Octopi over Jones. Octopi, the pass to Crowder. Shamet with it. Working on Green. And the wide open shot from Crowder doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Charge has the open look, hits it from three-point range. Charge has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. And there's the pass to Green. Now the dish to Jones. Shoots the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Here's Octopi. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot by Charge, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Aldama. All sorts of time. And the shot is long.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And so it...
The Suns. 18.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Jones, and it's Tillman in at the 5 spot, and that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. He dishes it to Johnson, and there's a whistle that goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Ayton a screen on Green. Bridges passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for two at 7-1, very fluid.
Jones drives in, pass to Tillman. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Ayton. Passes it to Bridges. Cuts off the pass. Jones with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. For three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
All up top. He has 5. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Paul outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
Both free throws good from Paul. Jones with it. He's got 9. Takes it inside. Here's Conchar, defended by Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little. Better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Tillman grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Out to the wing. Here's Conchar. No good on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Bridges kicks to Paul. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Johnson against Jones. A shot by Johnson, no good. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Aldama, covered by Johnson. Aldama can't hit. Suns trail by 14. Here's Booker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
1:51 left in the third. Here's Conchar, defended by Booker. Kicks it to Green. Here's the pass to Tillman. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jones for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Green. Here's the 3. And another miss by Memphis. Suns trail by 11. Booker looking around. To the middle. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Jones the pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. Here's Conchar. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. That one's not going to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker outside. And Phoenix with another turnover here. Here's Jones. He's got 9. Pass to Conchar. There's 18 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Tillman passes to Conchar. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Ayton throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter bets.
And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good-sized advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We come back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And the Suns call time, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said we're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on their shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Payne with the bucket.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And here's Booker from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Memphis leading by 6. Morant outside. Adams sets the pick for Morant. There's the drive and the rejection by Ayton. Booker with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Booker the pass to Bridges. Ayton dishes to Booker. Damian Lee, he's checked in for 8.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Damian Lee.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Paul kicks to Lee. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Lee's got his first points in this one. Morant drives in. Jackson has the open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Ball against Morant. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Paul with the steal. Here's Lee. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis leading by 7. Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. Andre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. Now Morant. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Adams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton kicks to Booker. Ayton a screen on Bane. Booker with a deep 3. Brooks against Bridges. Back to Booker. Fade away. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And stolen by Booker. And the wide open shot from Paul. Bane with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Morant with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
So for the Suns, Lee comes in for 8. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. Paul against Jackson. Paul's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets it back. Bane passes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Crowder kicks to Shamet. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by Adams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Bain. Memphis moving it around. Bridges against Morant. Brooks for three. Rebound by the Suns. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the Suns miss again. Outside, Bain. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
Take it a Tuesday afternoon. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Drops in the 3.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Here's Edwards. Gobert with it. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Now here's Booker. Outside Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Booker. And he drives in. And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Pass to Prince. Now Gobert. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Russell. Here he goes. Pass to Gobert. Over Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Chris Paul.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Russell against Paul. And he buries his first look.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Towns a screen on Bridges. Outside for Russell. Pass to Prince. Edwards with it. Just 5 to shoot. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Paul against Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton over Gobert. Ayton, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Right side, Russell. Outside, Edwards. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Paul's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Bridges against Edwards. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. The 3 from Ayton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Edwards. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Bridges. Booker for 3. Outside Paul. Ayton, a screen on Russell. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up, and stolen by Edwards. Here's Prince. Buries it from 3.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
Right side Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. He got it up. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
But you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
The kick out to Edwards. And he's going for the oop here. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Booker against Edwards. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And Booker, here we go. Paul for 3. That one's good. The assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Russell against Johnson. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Edwards, here we go. Pass to Prince. Oh, deflected. The 3 from Russell. Connects from downtown. Russell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. For 3, Booker. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Pass to Shaman. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make elite defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For three. And another three from Minnesota.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Pass to Octopi. Hey, expanding his range. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
Second team foul.
Here's Noel. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And it's tied up with that one. And so here's Phoenix. We've got 1:13 left in the second. Saric a screen. Just 5 on the clock. 1 minute left in the first half of basketball. Crowder with a screen. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Daniels. Six to shoot. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. And so Craig nails both of them. Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Reed. Takes a 3. They get it again. Here's Noel. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Saric a screen on Anderson. The open shot by Saric. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Suns ahead. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. The Timberwolves trail.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. Counted from distance. Booker's got 10.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Tipped away. To the left side wing. Here's Prince. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert finds Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Edwards can't hit. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Ayton, a screen on Russell. Down low. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
The kick out to Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Towns, a screen on Bridges. Towns up top. He's got a clear path. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you can see this guy is improving as a two-way threat. Devin Booker active on the defensive end and finishes nice.
In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Gobert gets the bucket.
Leave Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
Ayton against Gobert. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded closely. Good work defensively by Towns.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Prince. There's the 3. The rebound by Bridges. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. It's Booker on the wing. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Russell. That's the 3 ball to go. Russell's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the more experience you get in understanding how to run pick and roll, the better you become. D'Angelo Russell improving his decision-making.
Pass to Saric, and here's Craig. Back to Saric. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. It's Edwards with a goal. Oh, my!
Right there.
Wow!
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Okogie. Saric, a screen on Edwards. Goes back up. Minnesota with a rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Shamet, guarded by Russell. Here's Shamet. Outside Craig. Just 3 on the clock.
Well, Taurean Prince can have a long career precisely for this reason. His defense is so sound.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on top, up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Ayton, a screen on Russell. Paul for 3. It's the trifecta.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from three.
Russell to pass to Towns. Offline with a three. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Johnson a screen on Edwards. For three, Booker. The shot by Johnson, no good. And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Edwards for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 8.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
And that one's good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Ayton, a screen on Russell for three. And it's Paul with the three. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And there's the lob. Ayton, a screen on Russell. Poke loose, and he stays with it. Edwards against Bridges. Clock at 6. Second chance effort, and he lays it in. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Edwards can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Johnson passes to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. For three, Booker. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Paul against Russell. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from the wing. Edwards against Booker. Johnson a screen on Edwards. Here's Booker. Paul for three. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Russell. And there's the drive. Here's Gobert. Missed inside. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Suns.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Booker against Edwards. From deep, Johnson. Prince grabs the miss.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Now here's Bridges. From deep. No good. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
his home crowd. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at point guard. Now, here is Russell. The kick out to Towns. Clock at 4. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Towns, a screen on Morant. And they double up Russell. Towns down low, guarded by Jackson. And it's Towns missing. Memphis with the ball. Towns with the steal. Down low. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here's Morant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Bain. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Morant after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. To the middle, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
Russell passes to Edwards. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jackson against Towns. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Another level indeed. For Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Now Morant after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Jackson kicks to Adams. Morant with a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 3. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
So he gets them both. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Gobert against Jackson. The second chance effort. The Timberwolves have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
Rise it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
In this era of stretch bigs, many traditional centers have struggled, but Rudy Gobert just continues to thrive at both ends. He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. They now take the lead. Gobert's got 5.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
And that one's good. Morant.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 7.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Prince. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And Morant in at the point.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And the shot is good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Towns wide open. The three-pointer no good. Gobert against Morant. Left side Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Bane kicks to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Brooks the pass to Jackson. A 3 from Morant. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Bane for 3. Jackson kicks to Bane. From the arc. Out to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Morant outside. And a wide open look for Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 6.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp 3-point shot.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Now Brooks Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Jackson has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Hits it from 3-point range. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Russell dishes to Towns. Pass to Prince. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Up top, Russell. Guarded by Morant. And Gobert kicks to Prince. No good with the triple. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail. Prince outside to the wing right side. Towns for 3. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Bane with it. Picked up by Edwards. Adams sets the pick for Bane. Pass to Adams. Back to Bane. Lets the 3 fly. And stolen by Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Edwards passes to Gobert. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot on it. And finished off by Gobert.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Bane passes to Brooks. Back to Bane. Adams with it. And there's the pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Off target with his 3. And a close game so far through the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back. This third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Jones. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Memphis.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Prince in the corner. Back to Russell. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Russell dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Gobert with the block. Edwards with it. Now Green defending to the paint. Now Jones. He has 6. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Pass to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis moving that ball around. Releases. Here's Tillman. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Aldama. Jones, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Anderson the screen. Reed with it. Jones covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside, Jones. They kick it out to Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Reed. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
2 minutes.
Outside, Jones. And they'll get another chance. Green passes to Concha. From past the arc. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now here's McDaniels. Anderson outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Aldama. And he banks in the layup. And now it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Good. That one on target from Noel. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Green finds Jones. Back to Green. Stolen by McDaniels. One-on-one fast break. And finished off by McDaniels.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Jones looking for an opening. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Here's Aldama. Misses the 3. Here's McLaughlin. Conchar pulls it in. Outside, Jones fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. And that one is off. The third quarter comes to a close. Memphis out in front. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Now, here is Russell. Gobert with a screen for Prince. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Jackson kicks to Adams. Payne for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Here's Prince. Nice D from Brooks. Knocked loose, and stolen by Gobert. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Prince dishes to Towns. Out to the wing. Russell kicks to Towns. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now here's Morant for 3. Out to Brooks. Payne for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Payne's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Grizzlies. Outside Edwards. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gobert the pass to Russell. Inside. Second chance shot. Edwards can't hit.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Took him no time at all on that one. Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Towns finds Gobert. Outside, Towns.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Back to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. And a deep 3 from Russell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Morant against Russell. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
He doesn't get the second one.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. His 3-pointers off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Another miss by Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Memphis.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Now, Payne. After Taurean Prince's 3-pointer that didn't go. And Adams kicks to Payne. Lets it go from deep. Memphis the rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And here's Prince outside. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
The three from Morant. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And the second free throw drops, and it's an 8-point game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that will put them up by 9.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And the Timberwolves call time. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
And he gets it to go. And so the Grizzlies take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the best.